Welcome to the Tower of David, here in the old city of Jerusalem. Hello, what's up everyone? It's your boy, the Crackhead, wishing you all a wonderful day. We are beginning our series of exploration of the Tower of David. This was the second day of our Christmas vacation here in Jerusalem. It was the same day we visited the Wailing Wall, the Roman Corridor at the Old Jewish Quarter, and at the same time, we decided to see the Tower of David as well. The Tower of David is an iconic historic citadel and museum in Jerusalem, located by the Jaffa Gate, showcasing the city's 3,000-year history through archaeology, exhibits, and cultural events like its famous night shows. Though named inaccurately as King David never lived there, the name originating from a medieval misunderstanding. Oh, look at the train!
Hotel. It's called the Hotel Crane.
Think it.
It brings you from the Jaffa Gate to the Cathedral. But you can only go.
This impressive fortress, with its blend of ancient fortifications and medieval structures, serves as a key symbol and visitor center for understanding Jerusalem's complex past. The Tower of David is adjacent to the Jaffa Gate, marking the meeting point of East and West Jerusalem. It was built on ancient Hasmonean and Herodian foundations, with additions from Crusaders, Mamluks, and Ottomans, explaining the city's layered history. The name Tower of David is a misnomer from the Byzantine era, mistakenly attributed to the fortress due to confusion with King David's legendary citadel. It features archaeological gardens, towers like the Fazel Tower, and hosts popular night spectacular shows. You can explore exhibits on Jerusalem's history, walk on the ancient city walls, see the night show, the night spectacular, visit the archaeological gardens and courtyards, attend cultural events and educational tours. In order to gain entrance to explore the Tower of David, it has separate fees for daytime museum entry and the popular night experiences, with adult museum tickets around 55 shekels and combined tickets costing more. Discounts are often available for children, students, seniors, and Jerusalem residents, with some local teens getting free museum entry in 2025, but special events and tours always cost extra. On this day, we did not pay any fee because the god of exploration was on our side. But how did that happen? Well, it wasn't our fault because where we just went in through was open. We never knew that we had to purchase a ticket. It was after the tour that we realized that this wasn't supposed to be for free. I think the god of exploration was on our side on this very day at the Tower of David. So is this Mount Moriah? Because it says here in Jewish tradition, Mount Moriah is identified as the site of the binding of Isaac. The account of the sacrifice in the book of Genesis, the defining story signifying the status of Jerusalem and the prominence of the mount as a chosen place.
This is
Yeah. This is Lishai and me.
no chicken. How do you call the story?
Eh? Abraham and Isaac.
Karen, how do you call the story?
Covenant. What story?
That God so telling that you take him and
Yeah, God was testing Abraham.
the fun. So how does it call? We have a name for that story.
I don't know if there's a name. Yeah. And now our exploration has actually begun. We're heading to see a museum that talks about the Hasmonean Tower and the Hasmonean Kingdom and Dynasty. The term Hasmonean Tower refers to specific fortifications that were part of Jerusalem's first wall, built during the Hasmonean Dynasty in the 2nd century BCE. Significant archaeological remains of these towers and walls are located at the Tower of David Museum Complex in Jerusalem. This major historical site houses extensive archaeological findings, including portions of the Hasmonean Wall and the base of a Hasmonean Tower. The Hasmonean stones can be seen rising from the bedrock in the courtyard. The museum is a great place to explore Jerusalem's history and offers stunning views from the top of the tower. Visitors can find more information or book tickets on the official Tower of David's website. The most extensive section of the Hasmonean Wall ever found, measuring over 40 meters long and 5 meters wide, was recently uncovered in the Chiseled complex, a former prison within the Tower of David grounds, as part of preparations for the museum's new wing. Where does this lead to? This newly exposed area will eventually be accessible to the public, likely with a transparent floor installation. The Hasmonean walls were described by the ancient historian Josephus as impregnable and reinforced by 60 towers along their length. The masonry style, featuring large stones with a chiseled bust, is characteristic of the period 1st or 2nd centuries BCE. And eternity is Jerusalem. So come and look.
הבית השני היה שנאה שנאה. ובבית שני היו יהודים דומים, קטנים, רופאים, מה עוד היה? עיקריים, אמרתי, היו כל מיני דלתות כאלו וזרמים שונים ביהדות. וזה מה שקורה לנו עכשיו. אנחנו חס ושלום הולכים לבית שני, אני אומר לכם. אנחנו עושים משהו של בית שני. והשנאת חינם היא חמורה מאוד. למה היא חמורה, השנאת חינם? כי תארו לכם בבית ראשון נחרב בית המקדש על 3 דברים, בית שני נחרב על דבר אחד. להראות לכם שהדבר האחד הזה הוא כמו 3 דברים. זה קטסטרופה מה שקורה. איך יודעים שהיו פה יהודים? ספר מאבן. האבן, הכהנים שמשו בספרים מאבן, למה? כי אבן לפי היהדות לא מקבלת תרומה. אז הם משתמשו, שאתם רואים בספר מאבן, זה אומר שמישהו מאוד מאוד רוצה להחזיק את ההפרה, וגם הרבה מקוואות, משהו ברוב היהודי, הרבה מקוואות. אז הרבה מקוואות בין כלים מאבן, זה אומר שזה טהרה וכהנים. פה אפשר לראות איך נראתה ירושלים לאורך התקופות של כל מיני, זה מדינת ישראל, העיר הכי גדולה, 1,000,000 אנשים. תראו את הצבע של זה, למעלה, זה הר הבית. זה התחלה, הרחביה, זה הקדרון, זה הקדרון, נחל קדרון, נחל הצולל ובית המקדש. זה ירושלים, וזה בית המקדש, איפה בית המקדש. בית המקדש יותר גדול מירושלים, אם עכשיו זה במחקר נטייה, הוא רואה את ירושלים,
Say, you're not scared? You're not scared?
That high. The woman to fall. You remember we saw that in Safra Square
Okay. Beneath the glass floor remains of the Hasmonean fortification and 2nd century BCE Second Temple period. The Hasmonean walls surrounded the area of Old City of Jerusalem and Mount Zion during the Second Temple period. The area excavated so far is around 50 meters long and 5 meters wide. The walls may have been higher than the current surviving Jerusalem walls and were estimated to have stood at around 10 meters tall. According to the writings of ancient historian Josephus, the walls had 60 watchtowers. The walls protected mainly the southerly section of the city. The wall is believed to have been built in the late 2nd century BCE by the Hasmonean Dynasty shortly after the story of Hanukkah. Construction began no earlier than 140 BCE. The walls are made of white limestone found in similar Hasmonean-era buildings elsewhere in Israel and were built without concrete or mortar. The walls are in a chiseled style typical of the time. Some of the walls, specifically the area examined in 2025, appear from excavations to have been uniformly dismantled outside of war. Specifically, the areas excavated in 2025 around Herod's palace have been destroyed down to the foundations. Other sections of the wall that have been discovered are more complete. Around 134 BCE, Jerusalem was besieged by the army of Antiochus VII. In exchange for a ceasefire and relief from the siege, the Hasmonean leader, John Hyrcanus, agreed to dismantle the Jerusalem walls, pay tribute to the Seleucid king, and send prisoners. Another possible explanation for the destruction of the walls was that Herod the Great had ordered the walls destroyed following the Roman conquest of Judea and the siege of Jerusalem in order to show a complete political change from the old government. So this ends our exploration of the Hasmonean Museum here at the Tower of David. see you on the other explorations, because we have about 4 more explorations to do here at this site. See you guys. Bye for now.